What if I told you one political decision could reshape the identity of millions of people? What if I told you this decision has been waiting for decades and now it might finally happen? Ladies and gentlemen, if Tinubu does not do it, Obi will. Somebody will. Anioma State is an inevitability. But the real question is, should it even happen? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share because this conversation is just getting started. Today, we are talking about the proposed Anioma State, a dream for some, a political strategy for others, and for many, a long overdue correction. Why is this conversation heating up now? Why are political heavyweights suddenly being linked to it? And most importantly, who stands to gain and who might lose? To understand this, we need to go back. Anioma people, largely Igbo-speaking communities in Delta State, have long argued that they are culturally and historically distinct. Despite being in the South-South geopolitical zone, many feel a stronger connection to the Southeast. For decades, there have been calls for a separate state that reflects their identity, their language, and their political interests. But here's the twist. State creation in Nigeria is not just about identity, it's about power. More states mean more federal allocation, more political representation, more influence at the national level. So the demand for Anioma State isn't just emotional, it's strategic. Now let's bring in the big names. Tinubu, currently in power, holds the key to any serious constitutional movement. If this happens under his administration, it becomes part of his legacy. But then comes Obi, a man with strong support from the Southeast and beyond. If he pushes this narrative or aligns himself with it, it could strengthen his political base massively. So now the conversation shifts from will Anioma State be created to who will make it happen. And that's where things get interesting. Because this is no longer just a regional demand, it's becoming a political chess game. So, why do supporters say it should happen? 1. Cultural identity. Anioma people want a state that reflects who they truly are. 2. Political representation. They argue they've been underrepresented for too long. 3. Development focus. A new state could mean more attention to local infrastructure, jobs, and growth. 4. Balancing the Southeast. Some believe it could strengthen the Southeast region politically. But of course, not everyone agrees. Critics say, do we really need more states? Will this actually solve problems or just create new ones? And honestly, those are valid questions because in Nigeria, every major decision comes with layers. So, here we are, a long-standing demand, a rising political opportunity, and two powerful figures indirectly tied to the narrative. If Tinubu does not do it, will Obi? Or will Anioma State remain just another dream? Let me know what you think in the comments. Should Anioma State be created or not?